Hello there, back again for another lot of Bundesliga predictions. Week 22 now, and it's still a good four-horse title race at least in Germany, proving to be one of the exciting title races of all time, with the other uh, European divisions there sort of going one or two ways, with the Premier League being dominated by Liverpool, Celtic dominating Scotland now, and PSG dominating France. It's nice to see a nice close battle. So let's have a look on last week's matches, starting with Eintracht against Wolfsburg. Eintracht went through winning 5-0 over Augsburg there, with Timothy Chandler scoring a brace, 37th to 48th minute goals. Andrea Silva chipped in, and Philippe Kostic managed to get a brace as well too. 13-8 shots for Eintracht, 9-5 on target. Wolfsburg and Valentina was a 1-1 draw after Baptinis Zimmerman in the 13th minute for Valentina, Ronaldo Stepan in the 50th minute for Wolfsburg. And Wolfsburg did have a man sent off with Pon Quatic in the 48th minutes, but 10 men managed to get a point out of the game for them. Freiburg defeated Hoffenheim 1-0 with Ward Schmidt in the 40th minute scoring a penalty kick. 20-12 shots for Hoffenheim, 6 shots on target each. Schalke slipped up to a 1-1 draw against Paderborn with Katjasu for Schalke and G. Jazala for Paderborn. 15 shots each, 4 each on target. Mainz got a 3-1 victory over Hertha Berlin, with Quason scoring a couple of goals. Hertha Berlin with a late fight back, with Boyata and Wolf scoring before Quason's stoppage time win it in the 94th minute. 13-11 shots for Hertha, 3 on target each too. Union Berlin got a 2-0 victory over Werder Bremen, with Marius Butler scoring a couple of goals. 14-11 shots for Werder Bremen, 5-3 on target for Union Berlin. Also had an amazing game between Leverkusen and Dortmund. Leverkusen winning that game 4-3 in the end. Goal scores for them: Bolland scoring a couple, Bailey and Bentler on the score sheet too. For Dortmund, had Hummels, had Can, and had Guerrero on the score sheets, but ultimately Dortmund select a lead slip in that match there. So not too good for them for their title chances for the season. And there was also Bayern Munich and Leipzig, the top two battling it out. Turned out to be a 0-0 draw, very rare for Bayern Munich to be scoreless at home as well. 11-9 shots and 3-1 on target for them, but ultimately keeps things nice and interesting at the top of the table. And Monchengladbach and Koln was supposed to play, but risk of a storm, meaning that game got postponed to a later date. Still don't know when that match is going to be played. And I think that was all the matches that happened. And I had an absolutely dreadful week there. I only managed to get 1 correct out of 8 matches, because we're not counting that Monchengladbach and Koln match, which I actually went for a draw in that game. So who knows if that would have happened. So the only game I got correct was Eintracht Frankfurt against Augsburg, and they won 5-0, very convincing. For the Freiburg Hoffenheim, went for Hoffenheim instead of Freiburg. Went for Hertha Berlin instead of Mainz for that match. Went for Schalke to beat Paderborn, but ultimately very interesting draw. Went for a draw between Werder Bremen and Union Berlin. Union Berlin pulling up the upset. Went for Wolfsburg over Valentina. That turned out to be a draw. Went for Dortmund, but still fight back against Leverkusen. And I went for Leipzig to upset things and beat Bayern Munich but instead was still an upset, but ultimately just a draw. So feel free to join in and put your own predictions in the comment section below, and we can see who does better for this week's matches. So week 22 now, I'll go through the head-to-head records, recent matchups, give the odds for the games, and then my score predictions as well too. So starting off with Dortmund against Eintracht Frankfurt. Dortmund with 16 wins, Eintracht with 5, and been 9 draws. Dortmund 4 wins and 3 draws in the past 7 games. Huge favourites for this match at $1.33, $5 for the draw, $6.50 for Eintracht. And currently on the table, Dortmund find themselves in the 3rd spot, 3 wins in the past 5 games. While Eintracht Frankfurt in 9th place, 3 wins and a draw in their past 5 matches. For this match here, I'm going to go for Dortmund for a 3-1 victory. Next up is Leipzig and Werder Bremen. 4 wins for Leipzig, 3 wins for Werder Bremen, and a draw. Leipzig with 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matchups. Odds for this game, $1.20 for Leipzig, $5.50 for the draw, $10 for Werder Bremen. On the table, Leipzig are currently in 2nd spot, 2 wins, 2 draws in the past 5 matches, just trailing Bayern Munich by a single point. While for Werder Bremen, they all the way down in 17th place, 1 win in the past 5 games there. So they got work to do to get out of that relegation zone. So surely Leipzig at home against a struggling Werder Bremen side will get a very convincing 4-0 victory, is my prediction. Next game is Augsburg against Freiburg. 10 wins for Freiburg, 7 wins for Augsburg, and 6 draws. Freiburg 3 wins and 3 draws in the past 7 matches. Odds for this match, $2 for Augsburg, $3.50 for the draw, $3.25 for Freiburg. And on the table currently, Augsburg find themselves in 12th spots, 1 win in the past 5 games. While for Freiburg in 8th spot, 2 wins and a draw for them in the past 5 matches. And for this game here, I'm going to go for Freiburg to get the victory. I'm going to go for a 2-1 scoreline. Next game sees Hoffenheim play Wolfsburg. 11 wins for Wolfsburg, 6 wins for Hoffenheim, and 7 draws. Wolfsburg 2 wins and 4 draws in the last 7 matches. Odds for this game, $2.40 for Hoffenheim, $3.30 for the draw, $2.63 for Wolfsburg. On the table, Hoffenheim are in 7th spots, 3 wins in the past 5 matches, while for Wolfsburg, just a win and a draw for them in their past 5 games. Very nice 7-7-7 so far this season for them in wins, draws, and losses. Gonna go for Hoffenheim to win 2-1. Next game is Paderborn against Hertha Berlin. 4 wins for Hertha Berlin, 2 wins for Paderborn, and a draw. 2010 to 2012, 2014 to 2015, and 2019 matches. On the table there, Paderborn are in last spot in 18th, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches for them. While for Hertha Berlin, they are currently sitting in 14th, 1 win and 2 draws in the past 5 matches for themselves. Gonna go for Hertha Berlin to get a 2-0 away victory. Next up is Union Berlin, the better Berlin for the season, against Bayer Leverkusen. 2 wins for Bayer Leverkusen, 2017 and 2019 matches there. These are matches just since 2005, as that's all I can find on the fuzzballweekpoint.com websites. So, bit of an idea. So Bayer Leverkusen in 5th spot at the moment. 4 wins for them in the past 5 games. 6 points behind leaders Bayern Munich. Maybe they could possibly be in the title race as well too. But for now, I'm still calling it a 4-horse title race between Bayern Munich, Leipzig, Dortmund, and Monchengladbach. And odds for this match, 3.75 for Union Berlin, 3.60 for the draw, and $1.80 for Leverkusen. And on the table at the moment, Union Berlin are in 11th spot, 2 wins in the past 5 matches, while Leverkusen in 5th, 4 wins past 5, as previously mentioned. So for this game here, I'm going to go for Leverkusen to get a comfortable 3-0 victory. Next game is Fiorentina against Monchengladbach. 4 wins for Monchengladbach, 3 wins for Fiorentina, and a draw. 2012 to 2013, 2017 to 2019 matches. Odds for this game: Fiorentina $4, 3.75 for the draw, $1.72 for Monchengladbach. On the table, Fiorentina find themselves in 16th, 1 victory and 2 draws in the past 5 games for them. While for Monchengladbach, 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches, previously having their game postponed because of that storm recently, so could get up to 3rd spots, just a point behind Leipzig and Bayern Munich when they do eventually play that game in hand there. So for this game here, I'm going to go for Monchengladbach to get the victory. I'm going to go for a 2-1 scoreline. Next game is Koln against Bayern Munich. 11 wins for Bayern Munich, 2 wins for Koln, and 5 draws. Bayern Munich, 10 wins in the past 11, the other game being a draw. And odds for this match, as you would expect, Bayern Munich are the heavy favourites. Koln $11 at home, $6 for the draw, $1.17 for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are leading the way in the Bundesliga, but it's very, very tight. 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches for them, finding a bit of form now after such a ropey start to the season. And for Koln, they all the way down in 13th spots, 4 wins for them in the past 5 matches. So they also quite a bit in form after being in the relegation zone. Very good fight back for the likes of Koln there. But surely Bayern Munich will get the victory here. But it'd be really nice if they don't. But for the sake of this prediction, I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for Bayern Munich. And last game is Mainz against Schalke. 15 wins for Schalke, 7 wins for Mainz, and 4 draws. Schalke 6 wins in the past 7 games. Odds for this game: 2.88 for Mainz, 3.25 for the draw, 2.30 for Schalke. On the table, Mainz are in 15th, just the 1 between the past 5 games for them. And for Schalke, 1 victory and 3 draws for them in the past 5 games. Going to end things off with a 2-0 victory for Schalke there. And that concludes my Week 22 Bundesliga predictions. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I can have a look at them for next time. And who do you think is going to win this season in Germany Bundesliga? Is it going to be Bayern Munich once again, or are we going to have a new winner with the likes of Leipzig, Dortmund, and Monchengladbach? Can Bayer Leverkusen get themselves into the mix, or Schalke or Hoffenheim or Freiburg? But they got quite a bit of ground to make up there with just the 13 matches left to go for the season. It'd be really nice if this title race can go all the way to the final day with at least 2, 3, or even 4 teams fighting at that. It'd be an absolute full blockbuster day if it does happen. But until then, we'll be back again for Week 23 predictions. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts about these matches or anything Germany related or anything at all. They're really nice. And I'll see you in the next one.